traders, I'm thrilled to present some fresh concepts, ideas, and strategies with you today. And rest assured, as always, I'm going to be presenting my exact and actionable trade plans, entry, and exit strategies. But just before I do that, a friendly reminder that obviously, as you know, this week is a shortened week, and as such, I'm going to be adjusting my mindset, shifting my mindset, and adjusting my expectations. Because during shortened weeks, what tends to happen, especially into the year end, is volume and liquidity will drop off significantly. And therefore, I shift from taking 2 to 4 swing trades as it relates to my swing trading strategies to much faster intraday swing trades and really taking a faster and a more precise approach. So I'll focus more on day 2 and day 3 plays with exact intraday levels that I can trade off of and react off of versus simply just trading off of a higher time frame daily or hourly approach. But with that being said, and the first idea I'm going to talk about today is one higher time frame idea that really just looks too good to pass up. So I am going to include that in this week's watch list as well, and that is in Microsoft. So let's take a look at Microsoft. I really like the steady multi-day, 6-day grind back up after Microsoft attempted to break down. And really what I'm looking for now is a push above 376, a breakout of the hourly time frame from last week's pivot high. I'm looking for a breakout above 376 with volume and time spent above, and that will be my signal and entry for a long. If that occurs, I'm going to look to get long with a stop set at the low of day intraday once I'm long. My first target would be a move up into 380, where I plan to cover most of my position and trail my stop using higher lows on the hourly time frame. Now, with something like Microsoft, I'm going to set some alerts around this key breakout level around 376. And I'm going to keep it on the radar in the coming days or even weeks if it continues to consolidate and set up further. And once entered, like I said, I plan on staying in this position for multiple days, up to 3 days if I enter this week. Now, the next setup that I really like is in AFRM. This is now lowering my time frame from the daily down to the hourly. And AFRM, this is a really reactive idea that I have, and I'm only looking to get short this if it breaks the uptrend, which is right around here. As you can see, we're in a very clean uptrend. If it breaks this uptrend and we're able to hold below it and it doesn't reclaim, then I'm going to be looking to get short versus the high of day, and I'm going to be looking for an intraday swing short opportunity, targeting a move towards 46, so targeting a move right in this region right here. And if we get that move intraday where we snap this brief uptrend on the hourly, multi-day uptrend on the hourly chart, and we get a push back down into 46s, I'm going to be looking to cover half of my position, and I'd look to trail the rest of my position using the 15-minute chart lower highs or potentially using the intraday VWAP, depending on what the downtrend intraday looks like. If the stock were to close weak, if we tap 46, we close near 46, or we close even near 45, and we close a week in the lower 20% of the intraday range, I will look to take my position overnight and hold for one more day of continuation potentially. Obviously, I'll only do that once I've covered half of my position, locked in profit, and taken some of the risk off of the table. Now, my last 2 names that I'm coming into this week prepared for are in 2 recent reverse split stocks. So that's going to be in MULN and 2 recent reverse split stocks, I should also add, that have a history of dilution and quite consistent dilution. Both of these stocks, MULN and GMBL, offered really good opportunities on the short side for me on Friday. So I'm going to be looking to stick around in these stocks. I'm looking to use levels from day 1 and day 2 for potential reshort if they can pop back in to those levels of supply and offer good risk reward. So for example, in MULN, I would love a push right back into 1050 area for starters in towards 11. All right, this is a potential level of supply and breakdown level from the previous day. So I'm looking for first a push into 1050, 11. Thereafter, if that doesn't fail, I'd like to look for a push then closer to 12s, and then obviously what would become the 3-day VWAP today, acting around 1340s, developing still into the 3-day VWAP. That would be a key level and really the final line in the sand for me, looking for a failed move higher to get short. But once one of those moves push into a level that I'm looking for, and we actually get confirmation in terms of fail on a lower high, that's when I would look to get short, and I would look to cover half of my position near Friday's low and low around nines, in the low nines, and hold the rest for a swing trade. And I trail my stop down to 10, and then I trail it accordingly using the hourly time frame for a potential multi-day trade there. And then for gamble, the plan would be very similar as well. There's some supply near 750 and 8 throughout the day on Friday. So there was supply on this pop 750, push up closer to 8. There was some good resistance and supply. So I'm looking for a quick push and gamble into those levels to get short versus the high of the intraday. And once that's confirmed, like MULN, I would look to cover half of my position, take some risk off into the mid-low sixes, and I would look to hold the rest for a further day or two of continuation if we continue to stick in a downtrend and all pops continue to get sold. And that is my plan for this week. Good luck. Remember that it is a shortened week, so volume and liquidity is likely to drop off. We might get some outlier moves, so remember to place those hard stops. And I will see you all next week.
So you're an active trader, not doing as well as you want, not doing as well as you deserve, and you just can't figure out why you can't become profitable no matter how hard you try. Well, let me show you why. This is your competition. The traders in this room. This room right here is full of elite traders, some of whom are making 7 and even 8 figures a year. In fact, our top guys have made nearly 20 million each in net trading profits in a single year. Let's head to my office so I can share more. So you're probably used to seeing videos of lavish trader lifestyles, trading gurus trading off of a laptop for an hour a day, heck, maybe even 15 minutes a day, and then them relaxing on some secluded beach for the rest of the day. Well, all I can tell you is that our traders train like pro athletes. They live and breathe the markets and are continually working on their trading skills. Because at our firm, that's what we found it really takes to make it in this game. I'm Mike Bellafiore, co-founder and managing partner of S&B Capital, one of the world's top proprietary trading firms located in Midtown Manhattan. And we're always looking for trading talent to hire and develop. And not just to trade in-house on our desk, but also to trade from their own home, entirely using our firm's capital. And we have numerous traders doing just that, allowing them to make upwards of 7 figures trading the firm's capital without risking their own money. But to even get a shot at something like that, you need to have the right training. That's why we're doing a new free online presentation in which we share how you can get an interview with S&B to become an in-house or remote trader, trading firm capital without risking yours and gaining access to all of our firm's coaching and resources. And the best part? You don't have to be a profitable trader yet. In fact, we prefer to mold profitable traders with our methods and our techniques. That's why we have just 3 simple criteria that can earn anyone an interview. We're looking for highly ambitious and determined traders who fit our culture first and foremost. So if you believe that could be you, sign up for the free 1-hour online presentation by clicking the link that's in your top right corner of your screen now.